Yes. Issue good morning, children. ఈరోజు ఆర్ఆర్బి పిఓ మెయిన్స్, ఆర్ఆర్బి క్లరికల్ మెయిన్స్ దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని డైలీ ఒక పేపర్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాము. అందులో భాగంగా ఈరోజు 20th పేపర్. మీరు ఒకటి గమనించాలి, మనం గ్రామర్ పార్ట్ మాత్రమే డీల్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇట్ డజంట్ మేక్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ అండ్ మెయిన్స్. కాకపోతే మెయిన్స్లో ఎక్కువగా వొకాబులరీ మీద మనం కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం వస్తుంది. సో క్లోజ్ టెస్ట్లో వొకాబులరీ అక్కడక్కడ నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను. ఇందులో భాగంగా ఈరోజు 20th పేపర్ ఈ 20th పేపర్లో మనకు కరెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సెంటెన్సెస్లో ఉన్నాము. 1 to 5 కరెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సెంటెన్స్. Read the direction. In the following questions, a sentence is provided which is divided in different parts. One of these parts is highlighted and is free from grammatical error. Remaining parts may or may not be grammatically or contextually correct. Choose the letter corresponding to the correct part as your answer. Read the direction twice. In the following questions, a sentence is provided which is divided in different parts. One of the parts is highlighted and is free from grammatical error. There is no error in the highlighted part. Remaining parts may or may not be grammatically or contextually correct. Choose the letter corresponding to the correct part as your answer. Here your job is you have to identify the correct part. And you are not supposed to concentrate on the bold part. Come on. Noting Kathak exponent. Noting Kathak exponent. Kathak exponent. Manjari Chaturvedi. Noting. Noted. NOTED. Noted Kathak exponent Manjari Chaturvedi. ఇక్కడ కథక్ ఎక్స్పోనెంట్ మంజారి చతుర్వేది. మంజారి చతుర్వేది నౌన్ అవుతుంది. కథక్ ఎక్స్పోనెంట్ అనేది అతని గురించి చెప్తున్నాం కాబట్టి అడ్జెక్టివ్ అవుతుంది. దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ అడ్వర్బ్, బట్ నోటింగ్ ఈజ్ అడ్జెక్టివ్. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు చేంజ్ దట్ టు నోటెడ్. నోటెడ్ కథక్ ఎక్స్పోనెంట్ మంజారి చతుర్వేది ఈజ్ in here noted. It is related to the past, so automatically is must be changed to was. Was in for a stock when her Gawali performance was stopped midway by officials of the Uttar Pradesh government during an, not a, during an. So if you read this sentence, error is in A, error is in B, error is in D. But we won't have error in the third part. That is choice 4. C is the answer. In a fortnight, about 30 peoples, it is wrong. It should be people, will join the National Cyber Forensic Lab to assist security agencies in preventing, containing and investigating. Why? Because you have to keep all the words in the parallel, in the same tense. So in the same meaning, containing and investigating complex cyber crimes along the country, it is wrong. Across the country or around the country. Across the country or around the country. Deshamantata. So you are going to find the error in A part, C part, D part. Then which part is flaw free? Second part is flaw free. So choice 3 is the answer. The 4th edition of the death penalty in India. The 4th edition of the death penalty in India. Annual statistics published by, related to the past. The 4th edition of the death penalty in India, annual statistics. See, after of preposition. After preposition, we may use noun, we may use inform, we may use adjective. Here now nothing is wrong. of the death penalty in India annual statistics published by related to the past. Published by Project 39A of NLU Delhi said, related to the past, said the number of death sentences awarded, again past, for murders involving sexual offences in 2019. This year, the fourth edition is the subject. So was, singular, was at the highest. It is in the superlative degree, higher, highest in 4 years. So if you read part by part, you won't have any error in third sentence. Then the NGT, it is singular. So you have to change, have to has warned that local bodies will be liable to pay a compensation of 1 million. Wrong. It should be 1 million. 1 million per month for a population of above 1 million. See, if you observe in the question itself, you are going to have the clue. See, above 1 million, if there was continued failure to treat, after 2 we have to use first form of the verb, to treat generated waste. So then, which part is flaw free? Third part is flaw free, choice 4. Then, under the NDPS Act, if there was prior information, as though, after that we have to use plural verb, as if, as though. ఈ usages తర్వాత we have to use plural verb in the past, as may or may not be in the sentence. So under the NDPC Act, if there were prior information about the recovery of narcotic drugs or psychotropic substances to any person, it is wrong, it should be preposition, from any person. The power of arresting, after preposition we have to use ing form, arresting such a person is not vested with the police officer. See here, if there were, there was, wrong, if there were, then again second part is flaw free. We have error in third part, we have error in fourth part. Then second means choice 3 is the answer. See, you have to read the direction twice. It is a very dangerous direction, especially in case of mains. You are going to see this type of exercises, and even for SBI PO also you are going to see this type of small changes in the directions. You must be a little bit careful. So you have to read the direction twice, Nana. Then next item, Nana, 6 to 8. Here, fill in the blanks. In the following questions, a paragraph is given which is provided with some blanks. These blanks have to be filled by one word from the options provided below. Choose the option which fills all the blanks without inducing any grammatical or contextual error. Yesterday, ఒక అబ్బాయి ఫోన్ చేశాడు. ఎర్రర్, వాట్ ఈజ్ ఎర్రర్? నౌన్. మరి గ్రామటికల్ ఆర్ కాంటెక్చువల్ వెళ్తే ఎండ్ అవుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఏమవుతాయి? అడ్జెక్టివ్స్. ఆయనకు వచ్చిన డౌట్ ఏంటంటే, ఇక్కడ ఆర్ వచ్చింది కదా, ఏమైనా చేంజ్ అవుతుందా? ఎందుకు చేంజ్ అవుతుంది? ఇవి ఎర్రర్ అనేది నౌను, నౌన్ మోడిఫై చేసి ఇది అడ్జెక్టివ్, ఇదొక అడ్జెక్టివ్, ఇదొక అడ్జెక్టివ్. ఇది ప్యారలల్ యూసేజ్, గ్రామటికల్, కాంటెక్చువల్. ఓకే, we are witnessing unprecedented dash in India. Such dash are the hallmark of a free democratic society whose logic demands that the voice of the people be heard by those in power and decisions be reached after proper discussion and consultation. Here you have to fill the two blanks with a single word. We are witnessing unprecedented fastings, unprecedented protests, unprecedented growth. Such, generally after such we have to use plural noun. So here we have only one plural noun, protests. Fastings is not suitable. Fastings means joinings. JOININGS, joinings. Protests. So we are witnessing unprecedented protest in India. మనం ఊహించవు ఎన్నెన్నో రకాల రెబిలియన్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, తిరుగుబాట్లు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి కంట్రీలో. సచ్ ప్రొటెస్ట్, అటువంటి ప్రొటెస్ట్ ఆర్ ద హాల్ మార్క్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ఫ్రీ డెమోక్రటిక్ సొసైటీ whose logic demands that the voice of the people be heard by those in power and decisions be reached after proper discussion and consultation. No need to go for the meaning of the sentence. Such is there. After such, we have to use the plural noun. Here we are having only two words. One is postings, another one is protest. As per the word order, only two words are suitable. Then you have to go for the tone of the line. As per the tone of the line, which one is correct? Protest. That's all. Debate means argument. ARGUMENT. Then there could be more bad news on the on the diplomatic front, on the economic front, on the democratic front, on the inflation front, which saw a 5-year high of 7.3% in December. Generally, we are going to calculate the inflation in percentage. Here, one word is there, inflation. It is the clue. No need to wait. So, there could be bad news on the inflation front, which saw a 5-year high of 7.3% in December. The report from SBI said core inflation could rise further on the back of telecom public increase, and a larger increase could push headline inflation closer to 8%. Generally, GDP is going to be calculated in percentages. Inflation is going to be calculated in percentages. Growth is also expressed in percentages. Then, a bag containing a bar and placed near a ticket counter at the Mangalore International Airport triggered means caused. CAUSED, caused alarm on Monday morning. The bag was later removed and the dash diffused through controlled explosion in an open area 1 kilometer away. The bag containing an ornament, an explosive, see here, A or an. If you go for A, you have to use confliction or cash. Or if you go for an, you have to use ornament or explosive. Here you are going to, if you read this sentence, you are going to get the clue. Explosion. Explosion means prelude. So definitely we have to go for explosive. A bag containing an explosive. Explosive means prelude padarthamu. Prelude padarthamu. Explosive. Prelude padarthamu. Explosion means sound, violent. VIOLENT, violent sound. భయంకరమైన శబ్దము అని అర్థం. Then confliction means disagreement. So a bag containing an explosive placed near a ticket counter at the Mangalore International Airport. ఒక ఎక్స్ప్లోజివ్ అంటే ప్రేలుడు పదార్థాలకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ఒక బ్యాగు మ్యాంగ్లూర్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ కౌంటర్ దగ్గర పెట్టారట. ట్రిగ్గర్డ్ అలార్మ్, దీంతో ఒక రకమైనటువంటి ఆందోళన అనేది వచ్చింది ఆన్ మండే మార్నింగ్. ద బ్యాగ్ వాజ్ లేటర్ రిమూవ్డ్ అండ్ ది ఎక్స్ప్లోజివ్ డిఫ్యూజ్డ్ మీన్స్ ఇన్ఎఫెక్టివ్. పోలీసు వారు దాన్ని తీసుకెళ్ళి ఇన్ఎఫెక్టివ్ చేశారు, అంటే ఎక్కడికో బయటకు తీసుకెళ్ళి త్రూ కంట్రోల్డ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోజన్ ఇన్ అన్ ఓపెన్ ఏరియా 1 kilometer అవే, ఎవరు జనసంచారం లేని చోటు తీసుకెళ్ళి దాన్ని ఇన్ఎఫెక్టివ్ చేశారు. ఇది ఫిల్ ఇన్ ద బ్లాంక్ సంబంధించినటువంటి ఎక్సర్సైజ్ నాన్న. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ 9 to 13, ఇది ఒక రకమైనటువంటి డిఫరెంట్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్, మెయిన్స్లో చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. 9 to 13. In the following questions, 5 sentences which are in their jumbled form are given. Further, these sentences have a highlighted part which may or which may not form a contextually meaningful sentence. You have to swap the highlighted part with the other to make a contextually meaningful sentence, and then rearrange those sentences to make a contextually meaningful paragraph. Later, answer the follow-up questions. Answerer కాదు, answer. That is wrong. See here, swap means exchange. EXCHANGE. See, in the following questions, 5 sentences which are in their jumbled form are given. Further, these sentences have a highlighted part which may or which may not form a contextually meaningful sentence. You have to swap, you have to exchange the highlighted part with others to make a contextually meaningful sentence, and then rearrange those sentences to make a contextually meaningful paragraph. Later, answer the following questions. Then, here the example of Brazil, the only country where more than 100 million inhabitants, more than 100 million what? Noun, inhabitants, noun should come. So, the third part must be here. Inhabitants, more than 100 million inhabitants, inhabitants have a universal health system is worth studying. Achieving universal health coverage is a very complex task, especially for developing countries. It is a complex task for whom? Especially complex task, especially for developing countries. So in place of 2, you have to use 4th. Complex task, especially for developing countries. It can also provide lessons for Ayushman Bharat, currently the world's largest and most ambitious, largest and most parallel usage, largest superlative form, degree, most ambitious. So the first part of the sentence should come here. Where? Here. Here. You have to use 1 here. So then, as Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day, as Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day. What we are left with? 5th one we are left with. 3rd one we are left with. 3rd one also we are left with. See, not 3rd one. First one is over. First one replaced. Then 3rd one replaced. 4th one replaced. We are left with 5th one and 2nd one. 5th one and 2nd one. So, as Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day, one interesting field of cooperation. This 2nd one must come here. Then we are left with 5th one. No need to swap 5th one, which in turn will help in achieving universal coverage in India, a country with a population of 1.3 billion, is a challenge of epic proportions. So in this way, we can swap. Here, each and every sentence, you may have one bold part. Here, why 100 million inhabitants? So this noun should come here. So 1 must be replaced by 3. Here, very complex task for whom? Especially for developing countries. So you have to use 4th one here. Then it can also provide lessons for Ayushman Bharat, currently the world's largest and most ambitious. This is adjective and this will also adjective. So then C must be substituted by first part. Then, as Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day, one interesting field of cooperation. He came as a result, one cooperation is coming. So it should be substituted by 2. So now there is we won't have any gap. So first one changed, 2nd one changed, 3rd one changed, 4th one changed. 5th one, there is no change. We have to put as it is. Then now what you have to do here? In the following questions, 5 sentences which are in their jumbled form are given. Further, these sentences have a highlighted part which may or may not form a contextually meaningful sentence. You have to swap the highlighted part with the other to make a contextually meaningful sentence, and then rearrange these sentences to make a contextually meaningful paragraph. Now you have to keep these 5 sentences in order. Now you have to make the rearrangement. In this question you are asked 2 things. First of all, you have to swap the phrases. Then you have to arrange the sentences in proper order. Generally, it is going to be asked only for mains. Here, how many sentences are there? 5 sentences. At least you may do the first part. If it is not possible for you, you may leave the second part. See here, which of the following will be the second sentence after the rearrangement? See here, we won't start with here. Achieving universal health coverage, maybe. We won't start with it. As Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day, one interesting field of cooperation to explore in the strategic partnership in healthcare. So definitely we have to start with D. Why? Because we won't start with here. We won't start with it. Achieving universal health. We have to go for the universal health. Then only you have universal health you have to use. Universal health coverage here you are there. So after that only you have to use either BE or EB you may use. So we won't use the first one as that. And which in turn, what is that? We don't know. We won't use this one. So we have to start with D. As Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro visits New Delhi this Republic Day, one interesting field of cooperation to explore in the strategic partnership is healthcare. But then healthcare, achieving universal health coverage, link. So it is followed by B. It is called achieving universal health coverage is a very complex task, especially for developing countries. Here, the example of developing countries. What is the developing country example? Brazil. So here it should be followed by A. Here, the example of Brazil. Already Brazilian president came, so we have to take the example of Brazil. Here, the example of Brazil, the only country where more than 100 million inhabitants have a universal health system, is worth studying. Then, worth studying. It can also provide lessons for. That is, what is that? A. Here the example of Brazil, the only country where more than 100 million inhabitants have a universal health system, is worth studying. It means Brazil. So we have to use C. Now we are left with E. So automatically D, B, A, C. Then which of the following will be the second sentence after arrangement? After arrangement, what is the second sentence? B. So choice 4 is correct. Then which of the following highlighted phrase should be the phrase, especially for developing countries, interchanged with to make a contextually meaning? Especially for developing countries, where we interchange. Especially for developing countries, we interchange this with which statement? With which statement we interchanged? This is D statement, where we interchange with the with one interesting. This statement we exchange with this statement. Instead of that, we are using that. Then next one, 11th one. Select the correct pair of replacement from the options given below. Already DBA, CE. Then select the correct pair of replacement from the options given below. Replacement 1 2. Replacement 1 2 na 1 2 చేశామా, 3 4 చేశామా, 3 4 చేశామా, 1 2 చేశామా, లేదు, 3 4 చేశామా, లేదు, 2 3 చేశామా. బట్ ఏం చేశాం? 1 and 3 చేశాం. సో విచ్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్? Fourth option is correct. Then Which of the following will be the fifth sentence? Fifth sentence E. Choice 3. Then which of the following will be the fourth sentence? C. C means choice 1. This is swapping cum rearrangement. You must be very, very cautious and you may be asked this type of questions in mains. Then next one, Nana, this is closed test. This is closed test. In the following passage, there are highlighted words, each of which has been numbered. These numbers are printed below the passage, and against each 5 options are given. In 4 options, 1 word is suggested in each option. Find out the appropriate word which can replace the highlighted word. If the highlighted word fits the passage, choose option 5. There is no correction required as the correct choice. Now, first of all, let you know, note down the meanings. Abrogation means legal agreement. Legal agreement. Abrogation means legal agreement. Thriving means developing. 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 Next, subjugated. Subjugated means defeated. 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 Then laying. Laying, where we are going to see that word laying. So laying means, that is most important word here. Is closed test, Nana. Bear this point in your mind. Laying. Laying means closing. 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 Then resolution. Solution అని కూడా వస్తుంది, determination అని కూడా వస్తుంది. Determination. So these are the meanings you have to know. See, abrogation means once again, abrogation means legal agreement. Thriving means developing. Subjugated means defeated. Then next, granted means ictuita. Laying means closing. Resolution means determination. Now you have to read. Come on, 14th one. The Supreme Court allowed the government's inception to take over. Government's character, government's adoption, government's proposal. Government's proposal. Inception means start. Inception means start. Then adoption means take care. So here, government's proposal to take over the management of the thriving real estate. Thriving and developing. Thriving means developing. Here, thriving real estate major Unitech Limited. But juvenile means young. Juvenile means young. Then embattled means troubled. 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 Sprouting means growing. GROWING. Endangered means in problems or in danger. So first of all, let you know the meaning so that you can easily identify this. Then right means ceremony. 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 Then abhas means ashame. Siggupaduta. ASHAME. Then birth means place. This you know. Place. Ramification means additional. Ramification means additional. ADDITIONAL. Consequence అని కూడా వస్తుంది. CONSEQUENCE. Then barred means debarred. Barred means debarred. Then adjourned means postponed. Incurred means తెలుసు మీకు incurred అయింది అంటారు. Discard అంటే ఏంటి? Leave. Discard means leave. LEAVE. Then entitled. Entitled means allowed. Entitled means allowed. Then coveted. Coveted means desired. 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 Then melee. Melee means quarrel. 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 Then taken, called, pay, shipowning. ఇవి తెలుసు. Shipowning means removing. REMOVING. Then journal. Intrinsic means internal. INTERNAL. Then luscious means sweet. తీయనైన. Novice means inexperienced. EXPERIENCED. Amateur. AMATEUR. Then disseminate అంటే ఏంటి? అండర్స్టాండ్. డిస్క్రిమినేట్ మీన్స్ స్ప్రెడ్ అని కూడా వస్తుంది. SPREAD. Then squander. Squander means spend. 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 Plummet means decrease. DECREASE. See here, you have to know these meanings. Then only you are going to do something. Inception means start. Then adoption means take care. Juvenile means young. Embattled means troubled. Sprouting means growing. Endangered means in problems, in danger. Right means Germany. Boss means ashamed. Birth means place. Ramification means consequence, additional. Then barred means removed. Adjourned means postponed. Incurred means acquired. Discard means leave. Entitled means having right. Coveted means desired. Lodged means put in a room or arrested అని కూడా వస్తుంది. Melee means quarrel. Then shipowning means removing. Then intrinsic means internal. Then luscious, LUSCIOUS. Luscious means sweet. Novice means inexperienced. Amateur. Then disseminate means spread. Squander means spend. Plummet means decrease. Now go to the questionnaire so that you can do to some extent. Here, the Supreme Court allowed the government's proposal to take over the management of the dash real estate. Government take over చేస్తుందంటే ఏంటి? It is in trouble. So you have to use embedded. You have to use take proposal embedded. That is in problems. It is in problems. Embattled. Then go to the 16th one. Then go to the 16th one where we have 16th in first para itself. So from full stop you may read. A bench of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and Mr. M.R. Shah appointed former IAS officer Yudhir Singh Malik as the chairman and main director of the new board while refusing to give ARN vacant on the board. See, while refusing to give ARN, not vacant, ARN berth. Place అనమాట. Berth అంటే place. Now no need to read the second para. Straight away may go to the third para. The court subjugated the institution of any press. The court subjugated. The court subjugated. మరి ఏం రావాలా? This court subjugated. The court barred the court barred, kept aside, barred the institution of any fresh cases against Unitech for 2 months. Old orders and enforcement of them also stand suspended for the period. Unitech promoters Sanjay Chandra and his brother Ajay Chandra are currently lodged. Why? Because they did mistake, so they are lodged in the Tihar jail for allegedly laying for allegedly ship hoving and removing the funds, removing of home buyers' money. So they took the money from the home buyers and they misutilized the amount. That's why they were kept in Tihar jail. So then next last one, 20th. Just from police staff, the court said the probe into irregularities in the company would continue and said the work of a parallel the work of a panel led by former Delhi High Court Judge Justice S.N. Dhingra, appointed to sell the company's assets and use the money in completion of pending projects, would continue to work till the new board comes up with a resolution framework. With a resolution framework, it is absolutely correct. No need to go for rectification. Then 21. From police staff, the top court directed the present management of the company, forensic auditors, asset reconstruction companies, banks and financial institutions, and state governments to dash cooperation, to extend cooperation, See, proposal you may do, then birth you may do, then lodge you may do, then next this is resolution you may do, then extend you may do. 19, 17, 15, it is not possible. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 were given. So you may make an attempt of 5 easily. This is known as closed test. So you please try to note these meanings once again, Nana. Abrogation means legal agreement. Thriving means developing. Subjugated means defeated. Laying means closing. Resolution means determination. Inception means start. Adoption means take care. Then juvenile means young. Embattled means troubled. Sprouting means growing. Endangered means in problems, in danger. Right, ritual rites antam, ceremonies. Abashed means ashamed. Birth means place. Ramification means additional consequence. Barred means removed. Adjourned means postponed. Incurred means acquired. Discard means leave. Entitled means is entitled, means having rights. Then coveted means desired. Then lodged means arrested. Melee, M-E-L-E, melee means quarrel. Shipowning means removing. Then intrinsic means internal. Luscious means L-U-S-C-I-O-S. Luscious means sweet. Novice means inexperienced, amateur. Then disseminate means spread. Squander means spend. Plummet means decrease. Then next, Nana, 22 to 23. These are the topics. You must be very, very careful. Select the phrase or connector starters from the given 3 options, which can be used to form a single sentence from the 2 sentences given below, implying the same meaning as expressed in the statement sentences. China will set up efforts to contain the coronavirus. Contain means control. Contain means control. C-O-N-T-R-O-L. Ngoga meaning curb. Ngoga meaning check. C-H-E-C-K, check. China will step up efforts to contain the coronavirus outbreak ahead of the Lunar New Year holidays. 17 new cases of the virus have been confirmed and there is increasing possibility of spread of virus to other countries. China will set up efforts to contain the coronavirus outbreak ahead of the Lunar New Year holidays. 17 new cases of the virus have been confirmed and there is increasing possibility of spread of virus to other countries. In lieu of 17 cases, is there any in lieu of? Owing to the, due to, owing to, you may use owing to, due to the 17 new cases of the virus have been confirmed and there is increasing possibility of spread of virus to other countries. China will set up efforts to contain the coronavirus outbreak ahead of the Lunar New Year holidays. Taking into consideration China's efforts to know. So only 2 possibility for only 2. Then doubts were raised about the efficacy. Efficacy means effectiveness. Effectiveness. See, doubts were raised about the efficacy of the Right to Information Act in Haryana. Only 35% penalty has been recovered since the setting up of the Haryana State Information Commission in 2006. Doubts were raised about the effectiveness of the Right to Information Act in Haryana. హర్యానాలో రైట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ యాక్ట్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయబడుతుందా లేదా అనే దాని మీద డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయంట. ఓన్లీ 35% పెనాల్టీ హ్యాస్ బీన్ రికవర్డ్ సిన్స్ ద సెట్టింగ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ ది హర్యానా స్టేట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషన్ ఇన్ 2006. మరి హర్యానా స్టేట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషన్ సెటప్ చేసినప్పటి నుంచి 2006 నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు 36% మాత్రమే పెనాల్టీ రికవర్ చేశారు. Citing the modus operandi of writers, stating the facts regarding the cases under RTI, in what raises doubts about the efficacy. Mari, which one is suitable? In what raises about the efficacy? Same. In what raises sentence about the efficacy of the Right Transformation Act in Haryana, only 35% penalty has been recovered since the setting up of the Haryana State Information Commission in 2006. What I told you in earlier classes, if you have the same given sentence at the starter, you may take as your right option. So here only 3 is correct. Now, in this paper analysis, we may do Nana. These are all the previous papers. You please note this, Nana. 1 to 6 reading comprehension, 6 questions were given. Then next 7 to 11 correction of sentences, all are easy. So here you are given with 5 questions. You may make 5 attempts, so you may commit one mistake, so that you are going to get 3.75. You have to finish this task within 4 minutes time. Then 12 to 17 again, this is reading comprehension, 6 questions were given. Then 18 to 20, fill in the blanks. These are very easy. 3 questions were given. You may make an attempt of 3 attempts, so that you are going to get 3 marks. You have to complete this task within 3 minutes time. Then 21 to 25, again RC is given. Again RC was given 5 questions. Then next 26 to 30. 26 to 30, rearrangement. Here 5 questions were given. These are very difficult, so you may make at least 2 or 3 attempts. You may make 2 attempts, so you may get 2 marks, and it may take nearly 4 minutes time. Then 31 to 38, this is closed test. Here you were given with 8 questions. At least you may make 5 attempts. You may get 5 marks, and you have to allocate 5 minutes time. Then 39 to 40, these are starters. So these are very easy. 2 questions were given. You may make 2 attempts, so that you may get 2 marks. And here also you have to allocate 3 minutes or 2 minutes time. So now number of 10, 20, 23, 29, 40 questions. Here attempts 8, 10, 15, 17 attempts. Then marks 0.75, 8.75, 10, 15.75. Minutes 7, 12, 19 minutes. But we have to allocate how much time? 25. So you are left with 6 minutes. This 6 minutes time, you have to read the reading comprehension, and you have to make 6 attempts. least you may commit 2 mistakes, so that you are going to get 6 minus 2.5. So you are going to get 3.50 in 6 minutes time. So here, this reading comprehension you have to skip, and this reading comprehension you have to skip. You won't have time. So 15.75 plus 3.5 in reading comprehension 5, so that you are going to get 19.25. So in case of POs, you have to get 18 to 20 out of 40. In case of clerks, you have to go for 20 to 22 out of 40. So this is the reality, Nana. You please try to observe the reality and try to follow. And one more thing, జీకేకు డిసెంబర్ నుంచి, అంటే డిసెంబర్ది జనవరిది ఫిబ్రవరిలో అట్లా ఇచ్చుకుంటూ వచ్చాం. సో ఆగస్టుది సెప్టెంబర్లో ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చాం. అంటే జనవరి, ఫిబ్రవరి, మార్చి, ఏప్రిల్, మే, జూన్, జూలై, ఆగస్టు, సెప్టెంబర్, అంటే దరిదాపులో 9 బుక్లెట్స్ ఇచ్చాం. ఈ 9 బుక్లెట్స్లో 2001 నుంచి 2022 వరకు కంప్యూటర్ బిట్స్ అన్నీ కవర్ చేశాం. కంప్యూటర్ బిట్స్ IBPS వారు 2001 నుంచి 2022, అంటే ఇండివిజువల్ బ్యాంక్స్ కొద్ది రోజులు ఎగ్జామ్స్ కండక్ట్ చేశాయి. అప్పుడు కంప్యూటర్స్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు, కంప్యూటర్ అవేర్నెస్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు. ఆ తర్వాత IBPS వచ్చిన తర్వాత కంప్యూటర్ అవేర్నెస్ ఇస్తున్నారు. అఫ్కోర్స్ అప్పుడు కంప్యూటర్లో బేసిక్స్ అడిగేవారు, ఇప్పుడు అప్లికేషన్ అడుగుతూ ఉన్నారు. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు కవర్ చేయడం జరిగింది, అన్నీ దరిదాపులో ఆల్మోస్ట్. అట్లాగే 2001 నుంచి 2022 వరకు ఎస్ఎస్సి, రైల్వేస్, బ్యాంక్స్, క్లరికల్, PO మెయిన్స్లో అడిగినటువంటి బేసిక్స్ జీకే కూడా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. సో ఈ 8 బుక్స్ చదివిన వాళ్ళకు నాకు తెలిసి ఈసారి 40కి తప్పనిసరిగా 25 మార్క్స్ వస్తాయనే ధైర్యం నాకు ఉంది. ఇది కాకుండా మీకు డైలీ మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clock to 6:20 ప్రతిరోజు, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ సండేస్, 2023 జనవరి నుంచే కంటిన్యూస్గా డైలీ జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్ ఎగ్జామ్ పెడుతున్నాము. అది చదివి ఉంటే మీకు జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్ ఏ రోజుకి ఆ రోజు వస్తూ ఉంది. ఇది కాకుండా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ యాప్లో జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్ సపరేట్గా అప్లోడ్ చేస్తూ వస్తున్నారు. ఇవన్నీ చదివితే జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్, కంప్యూటర్ అవేర్నెస్లో ఎవరు ఫెయిల్ గారు. ఈ పేపర్స్, నేను కోట్ చేసిన పేపర్స్, వీడియోస్ అన్నీ వింటే కొంతవరకైనా మీకు హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుంది. అట్లీస్ట్ 18 మార్క్స్ కాకపోయినా ఇంగ్లీష్లో 20కి 40కి 15 to 18 ఆర్ 18 to 22 వరకు వెళ్ళగలిగే అవకాశము ఉంది. ఇక నెక్స్ట్ SBI PO నోటిఫికేషన్ నిన్న ఇచ్చారు. SBI క్లరికల్ నోటిఫికేషన్ గురించి అడుగుతున్నారు. SBI క్లరికల్లో సుమారుగా 9,500 వేకెన్సీస్ ఉన్నట్లుగా చెప్తా ఉన్నారు. ఇవి మీకు ఎలా తెలుస్తారు? SBI అసోసియేషన్ని SBIలో మర్జ్ చేశారు. SBIలో సుమారుగా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ నుంచి గురు రాఘవేంద్ర బ్యాంక్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ నుంచి ఈ 35 years కాలంలో దరిదాపుల 5,981, అంటే దరిదాపుల 6,000 మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ పనిచేస్తున్నారు. ఇందులో దరిదాపుల 132 మంది AGMస్గా ప్రమోట్ అయ్యారు, ఇంకా కొంతమంది DGMస్గా ప్రమోట్ అయ్యారు. వాళ్ళే చెప్తున్నారు, సార్ ఈ ఇయర్ 9,500 వేకెన్సీస్, క్లరికల్ వేకెన్సీస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎప్పుడైనా రావచ్చు అని. కాకపోతే ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో 6,160 వేకెన్సీస్కు అప్రెంటిస్షిప్, SBIలో అప్రెంటిస్షిప్ అనేటువంటి ఒక పోస్ట్ను క్రియేట్ చేసి అప్రెంటిస్షిప్ కింద వదిలాడు. ఇది ప్యూర్లీ 1 year. దాని గురించి మీరు ఏం బాధపడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. నేనేం చెప్తానంటే, ఇది మీరు ఎగ్జామ్ రాయండి, అప్రెంటిస్షిప్ ఎగ్జామ్ కూడా రాయండి. రాస్తే మీకు వన్ ఇయర్ పాటు బ్యాంకులో పనిచేస్తారు. ఒకవేళ మీకు ఏ జాబ్ రాకపోయినా మీ ఊర్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రైవేట్ బ్యాంక్స్, యాక్సిస్ బ్యాంక్ కానీ, HDFC కానీ, లేదా బంధన్ బ్యాంక్ కానీ, ఇంకా వేరే ఇతరత్ర ICICI బ్యాంక్ కానీ, లేదా 25 ప్రైవేట్ సెక్టార్లో ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కంపెనీస్ వచ్చాయి, ఎన్నో ప్రైవేట్ చిట్ ఫండ్స్ వచ్చాయి, వీటిలో మ్యూచువల్ ఫండ్స్ వచ్చాయి. ఏదో దాంట్లో మీకు 15,000 శాలరీతో ఇప్పుడు 1 year వచ్చి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చి సర్టిఫికేట్ ఇస్తాడు. ఈ సర్టిఫికేట్ తీసుకొని పోతే ఏ జాబ్ రాకపోతే మీ ఊరిలోనే 20,000 శాలరీతో ఏదో దాంట్లో జాబ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కాబట్టి ప్లీజ్ కైండ్లీ పుట్ యాన్ అప్లికేషన్. మీరు దేశంలో ఏ రాష్ట్రానికి అప్లై చేసుకున్నా మీకు నియరెస్ట్ కర్నూలు సెంటర్ పెట్టుకొని ఎగ్జామ్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక POs, SBI POs వరకు 2,000 వేకెన్సీస్, మంచి వేకెన్సీస్. దరిదాపుల ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఫామ్ అయిన తర్వాత 35 ఏళ్ళు అయింది ఇప్పటికి ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఫామ్ చేసి. ఈ 35 ఏళ్ల కాలంలో 786 మెంబర్స్ పీఓస్గా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ నుంచి సెలెక్ట్ అయ్యారు. 786 మెంబర్స్ ఎస్బీఐలో పీఓస్గా సెలెక్ట్ అయ్యారు. సో మీకు ఇప్పుడు 2000 ఖాళీలు వచ్చాయి. సో మీరు బాగా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తే ఇది కూడా కొట్టచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఏమి సమస్య ఏం లేదు. ఇక్కడ సైకోమెట్రిక్ టెస్ట్ గురించి కొన్ని మెసేజ్లు వస్తున్నాయి. దాని గురించి మీరు అంత ఆందోళన చెందాల్సిన అవసరం ఏం లేదు. ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఈజీ ఎగ్జామ్. ఇది ఒక ఈజీ ఎగ్జామ్. ఊరికి సిస్టమేటిక్గా మీకు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి అటెండ్ అయ్యే ముందు పెడతారు. తర్వాత గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఉంటాయి. ఇవన్నీ ఓవర్కమ్ కావాలా మీరు. టైం ఉంది. ఇక్కడ గ్రాడ్యుయేషను ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ డిగ్రీ రాసిన వాళ్ళు కూడా అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. 31/12/2023కు నీకు గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ సర్టిఫికేట్ పాస్ అయినట్లుగా చేతికి వస్తే చాలు. అంటే ఆగస్టు, సెప్టెంబర్, అక్టోబర్లో ఎగ్జామ్ రాసేవాడు కూడా, ఫైనల్ ఇయర్లో ఉన్నవాడు కూడా ఎలిజిబులే. కాబట్టి మంచి అవకాశం ఇచ్చారు. కాబట్టి ఈ పీఓను ఫైనల్ ఇయర్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. దయచేసి 2000 వేకెన్సీస్ ఉన్నాయి. దీంట్లో ప్రిలిమ్స్ వచ్చేసి నవంబర్లో ఎగ్జామ్ పెడతామంటున్నాడు. మెయిన్స్ డిసెంబర్ ఎండింగ్లో కానీ జనవరి ఫస్ట్ వీక్లో కానీ ఉంటుంది. ఆ తర్వాత ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఆర్ సైకోమెట్రిక్ టెస్టు జనవరి ఎండింగ్లో కానీ ఫిబ్రవరి 2024లో ఉంటుంది. మార్చిలో ఫైనల్ రిజల్ట్ వస్తుంది. ఎస్బీఐలో పీఓ అంటే ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఏఎస్. మంచి ఫ్యూచర్ ఉంటుంది, మంచి అలవెన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. దానికి తగ్గట్టు మీరు కష్టపడాలి కూడా. కాబట్టి దీనికి సంబంధించినటువంటి వెబ్సైట్లోకి వెళ్ళి నీట్గా చదువుకొని 1-2 సార్లు ఆంధ్ర తెలంగాణ పిల్లలు కర్నూలు సెంటర్ పెట్టుకొని ఎగ్జామ్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ మీకు విజయవాడలో కానీ హైదరాబాద్లో కానీ చేస్తారు. అప్పుడు మీకు లాంగ్వేజ్ కొంత ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఒకవేళ ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడలేకపోతే తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుకోవచ్చు. అదే కర్ణాటక స్టూడెంట్స్ అయితే తప్పనిసరిగా బెంగళూరు సెంటర్ పెట్టుకొని అప్లై చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే మీకు లాంగ్వేజ్ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే మాట్లాడితే జాబ్ ఇస్తారనేది పెద్ద పొరపాటు. కంటెంట్ మనిషి దగ్గర కంటెంట్ ఉండాలి. ఇది గమనించండి. కాబట్టి మంచి అవకాశము. ఒకేసారి ఎస్బీఐలో 6160 అప్రెంటిసీ జాబ్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. అట్లాగే 2000 పీఓ జాబ్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. తప్పనిసరిగా ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఈ అవకాశాన్ని ఉపయోగించుకోండి. సో ప్లీజ్, ఓకేనేనా? టుమారో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు మీట్ ఫర్ ది నెక్స్ట్ పేపర్. విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.